So for the past 3 years, that limited link between Montgomery County and Loudoun County, Virginia, across the Potomac at White's Ferry has been closed, forcing commuters to make an excruciatingly long trip on either side of the river to the Capitol Beltway and then beyond. So after fits and starts, the owners of White's Ferry, they don't know what to do. They've offered to donate the ferry to Montgomery County. Nancy, why would the county want to engage in such a boondoggle?
Well, the problem is not Montgomery County, it's Virginia. I'm not sure our ownership of White's Ferry makes any big improvement there. And I think that the Virginia side is also is a privately owned piece of property. So, it's a whole different kettle of fish in Virginia, and whether county executives could actually get together and work this out in some way. I mean, they've had that opportunity for years. I haven't seen anything happening. Presumably there is a solution somewhere. People have talked about different kinds of connections that could avoid some troublesome private property ownership issues. But, it's a different world over there in Virginia.
Well, it certainly may be. Mark, but isn't the real world solution to this problem what we were talking about in the last segment? The lack of building new roadways and the lack of improvements. In fact, we need another bridge across the Potomac.
We certainly need more capacity to get across the Potomac. Building, after all we went through with the ICC, I shudder to think whether we could build another bridge in this century across the Potomac, but we certainly need more capacity to get across.
Well, I mean, this is the conundrum that we will all have. I mean, White's Ferry is going to be just an expense for the county until we find a solution, and frankly, it doesn't relieve the traffic that greatly because of its lack of capacity.
What we really need from Virginia is support on eminent domain to force the issue. As Nancy referenced, there's a private landowner that owns the landing on the Virginia side that has been asking for more money, and that's why things have been closed down for, I guess, 4 years now, I think it is. This is an important transportation link, and we ought to figure out a way to be able to resolve this.
The other thing, though, is that I don't think it really adds that much capacity. It's a minor crossing. It's convenient for some people. Have you ever been there? It's a pain to get out there. If you several miles past Poolsville, there's no easy connection. And for people who live up county who need to go to Virginia, I would think they go up through Frederick and across up there.
Probably.
But this issue has been studied every which way, as you know, for many, many years. Montgomery County has always said they didn't want a connection. Now, Virginia has said that too. I mean, a roadway connection at that location. There are other connections that could be improved, but it wouldn't be in our in Montgomery County.
And it won't be in our lifetime.
There's a lot of talk about that.
I will say, though, when I talk to Virginians, and I'm involved with a fair amount on transportation issues, they would love to see a second crossing. It was kind of fascinating on the other side of the river how eager they are to see a stronger connection somewhere up from the American Legion Bridge.